Hello students, today we will study about the refining of the crude metal. The first process is distillation. It is used for those metals which have low boiling points, like zinc and mercury. So it is a simple distillation process that you have already studied. Now second one is liquefaction. The impure metal is placed on a sloping hearth of a furnace. There is a slope where the impure metal is placed, and it is gently heated just above the melting point of that metal, and the metal melts and it is collected in a receiver, and the solid impurities, they are left behind. Now the third one is a method which is called polling. In this method, actually, when the crude metal it contain oxides, then we use the process of this polling for refining that impure metal. Here, the process in this process, the impure metal it is stirred with a green wood, and when it is stirred with a green wood, the logs they release hydrocarbon gases, and these gases reduce the oxides which are present as impurities. Here, see, impurities are there, oxide impurities, and these oxide impurities, when they come in contact with the hydrocarbon gases which are released by the green logs, they reduce those oxides as impurities, and the impurities either it escapes out in the form of a gases, or it forms a scum which comes above the surface of the container, and from there it is skimmed off. Now the next process, it is cupellation. Actually, cupels are porcelain dish, these are, which are made up of bone ash, and these can withstand very high temperatures also. So in those cupels, the impure metal it is taken, and here see, cupellation it is used for those metal where impurities are oxidized. See here, metal will not oxidize, here impurities will undergo oxidation. So this impure metal it is taken in cupel, and when a jet of air it is passed through it, the impurities which are present there, they get oxidized, and they leave behind the pure metal. So the impurities, they will get oxidized and pure metal will be left behind. Now the next method, it is electrolytic refining. This we have studied many times. Here, aqueous solution of the electrolyte it is taken here. This is the impure metal. This is the pure metal. Impure metal it comes down here. Metal it will lose electron, and it will form ion, which will come here in the solution, and ions from the solution, they will get reduced here at cathode, and after the passage of the time, this will start becoming thinner, and this will start becoming thicker. The impurities will settle down here, and these impurities are called anode mud. Now zone refining, it is important. See here, actually, see, this method is just based upon the fact that the solubilities of an impurity it is different in liquid and solid state. Like the metal which is to be purified, it is changed into or molded into a metal rod, and see, these are the circular heaters. Yes, these are actually present here first, and these heaters they surround this rod. Slightly these heaters are moved like this, and the impurities which are present here in the metal, these impurities along with the circular heaters, they keep on moving in the direction of the heater. They keep on moving, leaving behind the pure metal. So all the impurities, they are collected here, and when all the impurities will accumulate at the side, here the pure metal it has recrystallized. Then the portion of that impure metal it is cut off from the rod, and pure metal is obtained. So this method it is done many times, so that no impurity will left there. This is zone refining. Okay, these are the, this is the circular heater, actually of just a, in the form of a box that is shown here, otherwise it is a circular heater. See, where the heater is present, this zone is the molten zone. This is recrystallized into the pure metal, and the impurity, the impure metal, it has impurities are moving towards here. So if suppose this is the impure metal, then it is cut from here and we will get the pure metal. Now vapor phase refining, vapors, it means vapors will be formed here. The crude metal, it is converted into volatile compound which can vaporize easily. It is then decomposed to give pure metal. Then that those volatile compound, they will be decomposed to give pure metal. So first we will do the refining of nickel here, and the process which is done for refining of nickel, it is called Mond process. Here pure nickel, it is treated into a current of carbon monoxide at 330 to 350 Kelvin. After that, see, nickel, it is taken, it will react with carbon monoxide at higher temperature and we will obtain nickel tetracarbonyl. This nickel tetracarbonyl, it is again heated to higher temperatures, that is 450 to 470 Kelvin, and it break down to give nickel along with the formation of carbon monoxide. So here we will obtain pure nickel. Next method here in the vapor phase refining is the Van Arkel method, and this method is used for refining zirconium or titanium. See, this method, it is useful for removing all oxygen and nitrogen present as impurity. So here zirconium and titanium, they will first react with iodine to form their iodides, and these iodides, they are then heated in tungsten filament at higher temperatures, where iodine again it separates from the compound and the pure metal, that is zirconium or titanium, is obtained. Now last one is the chromatographic method. This method, it is based upon the principle that the various components of mixture, they are differently absorbed on the adsorbent. The adsorption power, it is different, and just by this different absorption power, the components of a mixture, they are separated. So this was all about this chapter, and from our next video we will study about hydrocarbons, or we will take up chapter 10, that is haloalkenes and arenes, and then we will study about the chapter. Thank you.